initial concept and our goal with Disney Festival of Fantasy Parade was to create a parade that celebrates all things New Fantasyland. From the very beginning, it was to create a brand new state-of-the-art daytime parade for the Magic Kingdom that celebrates all of the classic contemporary stories from Pinocchio, Sleeping Beauty, to Tangled and Brave. So again, our goal was to create something that our guests could relate to and the classicness of it, but we're putting a fresh, new, relevant spin on each of the floats and all of the stories that are part of the parade.
Now, it's hard to choose a favorite. I don't have a favorite. I like them all, but the most impressive is by far the Maleficent dragon. Can you tell a little bit about the history of that float and how it started and how it evolved to become something steampunk?
Absolutely. So with all of we have 7 units that are part of Disney Festival of Fantasy Parade, 9 floats total. All of them are special and beautiful in their own way, but what I love about the Maleficent dragon is she has been on a long journey. She went through a lot of different designs when we began this journey over 2+ years ago, and now in the steampunk design that our guests are seeing out there in the parade, never ever been seen before in any park. The technology that's involved with her, the wings, how they articulate, the tail, the neck, it shoots fire, breathes smoke, there's a spinning wheel that helps cast the spell. And again, we wanted to create something that was raising the bar and that was going to be edgy, but yet still that our guests could resonate to. So again, she went through a lot of different designs. She originally was not a steampunk design. We went back and forth on what we felt was the best way to capture Maleficent in all of her glory.
Another unit with a lot of energy is the Peter Pan float with, and of course, the Lost Boys out in front, which have a Newsies influence. Can you tell us a little bit more about those costumes and their choreography?
Absolutely. So the Maleficent dragon is one of my favorites, as I said, but I have to say one that continues to grow on me just because of the kinetic, wonderful energy is the Peter Pan unit. Jolly Roger as it swings high above the rainbow connecting Skull Rock to Tinkerbell, where she's located in the back of the float. Captain Hook swinging on an anchor below. The cannons that fire as Pan and Wendy are up there on their wonderful adventure. And they're joined by Mr. Smee, who's back there with TikTok, and then in front, bringing this incredible energy, are our Lost Boys that are wearing designs that have never before been seen in any park. And again, what I love about them is that they celebrate the iconicness of the Lost Boys from the animated classic, but yet it meets Newsies on Broadway. And the choreography it's Michael Kidd meets Christopher Scott meets Stephen DeShavi, who's our wonderful choreographer here for the parade. And again, I love how they're roustabouts, and it captures that spirit of being youthful and never wanting to grow up.
Well, thank you so much.
Then we start to really see it come to life with all the costumes and everything that really makes a parade. But the real, I think, special part is opening day. When we came out yesterday for the official opening and the streets were lined with people, it made the whole team very excited, because it's like giving birth in a sense, and you're like, wow, this is going to be really special. And the crowds have really embraced it. We're really, really happy with that. It's great when they do what you thought they would do. And there are certain things that we build in, especially like the fire or even just the dragon itself, because it's such an immense piece that you're like, wow, it worked. And even the Lost Boys are like probably my favorite choreography in the parade, because it was influenced by Newsies that came out by Disney Theatrical last year. And we really worked with the kids, you know, to really get that energy and bring it down the street. And that's what makes people excited, is when you have fantastic performers out there bringing that parade to life every day. It really is infectious, and you can't help but, you know, suddenly clap along and sing.